Hey Newlyweds, I'm talking to you today. Congratulations, you've taken a big step, that's for sure. Joining two lives together is one of the main ways that we start to adult or be an adult. But there are other ways. When you are married, you're joining your life together, your assets together in many cases, with another person. Presumably, you want to rely on them in an emergency to make sure that they can be there for you. In times of trouble, you want to make sure that you have a power of attorney and an advanced healthcare directive naming your new spouse as your agent to be able to handle things for you if you become unable to handle them for yourself. If you don't make these choices and reduce them to writing in a legally enforceable document, you might be surprised that sometimes your spouse can't act for you. So it's important to get documents in place that allow them to do that if that's what you want. Also, now you're joining together forces and you two are a unit now. And the question becomes, what happens if something happens to both of you? You have assets together. What happens to those assets if something happens to both of you? Who would step forward to manage your affairs if you were both unable to do so? Starting a life together means it's a good idea to think about what happens when things don't go perfectly. What happens when you die? What happens if one of you becomes unable to handle your own affairs? These are important things to think about, to make choices about. And once you make choices about them, you feel really sturdy and like you have a strong foundation. So my recommendation to all newlyweds is to meet with an estate planning attorney. Learn what you don't know about estate planning and how it can help support your new union. I'll finish with what may or may not be good advice, with a blessing that I heard a Catholic priest give at the end of a Catholic wedding. He said, if you're gonna fight, fight naked. I'm not sure that's good advice. It's definitely not legal advice. The legal advice is to meet with an attorney and discuss estate planning. If you'd like to talk to me, I'm available to chat.